This edition of the Wretched Wrench, we're raising a barn.
I'd like to throw it up in my deal if you don't care.
I don't care.
Okay. Nice.
So the center's high and both corners are leaned down. It's a lot. They're pouring concrete down here, so it's gonna look real different. And it's also bowed down in the middle on this side. Y'all got a lot done already.
Getting there.
Can't believe the rocks that are coming out of here.
Massive.
Yeah, that's all I've found around here is massive rocks.
I believe it.
Yeah, there's no small ones. Man, that's amazing. That's a laser under there, huh?
Yeah, we took some readings to find out where things are at.
That's really cool.
That corner and this corner over here match.
Really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
This corner has changed. You can see how much I just lifted that up.
Oh, yeah.
But the front corner by the door opening is way down.
Over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's kind of like,
I would have never known that.
it's deceiving.
Yeah, you can tell it's off, but you just can't tell. Man, when y'all opened it up, you could see it much better. I tell you, look at that old siding. It doesn't look the worst, does it?
Yeah, I mean, doesn't look the worst at all.
Huh, who'd have known? This corner looks a hell of a lot better already. That's a gap for sure down there, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if it lifted off the other side yet or not. There's a little deflection in that beam.
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to worry about it.
It's so neat to see. I'm sure y'all are sick of seeing it. Y'all see it every day, but the size of those rocks. Good God. Yeah. I'll take those and drag them up to the hill.
Right? Stack them into a retaining wall.
You can see the roof line. It's down, goes up, and comes back down. And then there's a dip, a huge dip in the roof right there. And a buckle right there at the top.
Did that opposite side lift off?
Slowly jacking that beam up. Yep. There's a gap right there, and it's already, that beam was going out and it's already coming back in. like after a while. It's a lot of digging. Pretty neat. Pulling out some huge boulders. Those boulders have been there since time was started. Since God made the earth. Got one stuck in the damn bucket. Well, he knows what he's doing. They got it jacked up quick. I mean, it didn't take them half a day to set up yesterday. And heck, I don't know, in about 4 hours they had it up. You can tell when somebody knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
They ain't messing around. Ain't no way I'd have had it up that fast. I don't know, I wouldn't. I'd be terrified. When they were jacking, they're jacking it ever so little. And then every once in a while the building would go, pow! Wow. He would just keep on walking. He's walking underneath it. Well, I was like, okay, I'd be terrified. He's like, you see me run. I'm like, no. I would have. I'd have thought twice about jacking on it anymore. Oh man, every now and then it was like, pow! Wow. You could hear it, you know. It was crazy. I didn't think there'd be boulders that big, but I should have known. They're everywhere.
Yeah. Well, like I say, that's where all them big ones came from. I was gonna have some hauled in. When he got all done and got digging in there, he said, "You ain't gonna have no rock. I got it all right here."
Sure is a lot. Man, I tell you what, for that little bobcat, he's pulling them out of there. I've rented one that size, and you got to wrestle them out. Bugs ain't even out that bad right now. Yeah, he's wrestling a big one. He just found him a huge one right there. He's trying to feel around, see where that thing is. Oh yeah, he's trying to find the edge of it. It's hard to pick at it and not hit the building. I see what he's doing. Trying to find a place he can get to it. There you go, he's got his arm down lower. It's all like one solid rock, isn't it? There he goes. There you go. It's amazing how they could stack the rock back in those days. They just stacked rock so perfectly to lay buildings on it, and they stayed like that for 200 plus years. I mean, they need work now, but I don't know if concrete buildings would last that long. We wouldn't even know how to build that way anymore. Ain't no way. Yeah, that's the one he's trying to get it. Yeah. He's slowly getting around it to where he can see it. Man, there's gonna be some big rock. I may have to rent an excavator early just to get that shit out of their way. I told him I was gonna take it away from him. I didn't realize it was gonna be that many that fast. That's a huge, that's a rock, right? The size of that thing.
Yeah, I can't even make them move. I just got one out. Hopefully I unlocked them. We'll see.
That's amazing. I didn't mean to stop you. Go
Oh,
ahead.
no, you're good, man. You're good. They're big.
Man, I had to level that land over there to put that building up.
Yeah.
I pulled out some huge rock just right on the surface. I was like, my God. I know there's nothing but boulders under here, man.
Yeah, for sure. We were talking about how it was farmland.
It was.
Mostly bony for it, you know, but
So,
maybe over that
They
way.
farmed that out over there. They said that's where their farming field was, but it's hard to believe, right?
Yeah, it is. With all these bones, I guess it depends on what type of farming you're doing.
Man, I don't know, but that's a lot of rock.
Yeah, it is.
That's amazing.
Might have to bring a bigger machine for this. I don't know. We were thinking this tight space, this was the machine for it, but that one we dropped off and picked back up.
I've done it with that machine. It can be done, but you get like the middle size machine.
Yeah, like that one we
It can
dropped
toss
off.
those around. I've rented both.
That's our new machine that was dropped off before we ended up getting stuck out there in Winthrop. But
That's crazy. Go ahead, man.
got all kinds of trailers. We can get them here.
That's wild. Yeah, there's nothing but rock here. Here's the end of the first day. You can see how deep we're going before they pour concrete. That's what it was. That's what it's gonna be. You're gonna be able to walk under here. It's gonna be way nicer. I mean, look at the size of the boulders. That's every bit of 6 foot tall right there. I don't think the camera really can pick that up. I'm gonna stick my foot out there. Yeah. These are big rocks. Yep, and this is a tall building, guys. It's 3 stories. There's 2 up there and 1 down here. And it's 2 stories and a basement. Basement to the house. Right back there in that corner. It's gonna have an elevator in there that takes us to the 2nd floor of the house, to the basement here. The elevator's actually that black thing right there with all that stuff piled in it. So we'll keep getting there. Anyway, that's today's video. Alright, this is to wrap up today's work. This is the last video. I mean, that's probably 5 feet right there between the original ground, and on the other end you could walk, so that was 6 feet. And I mean, look how far down that is. They're really digging it out. But I guess that's what you got to do. I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with excavation and concrete work. I can do all kind of work, but this right here is well beyond my comfort zone. And see, I wouldn't even have felt comfortable digging that close to the cribbing. But they know what they're doing, and with all these rocks, I bet it ain't gonna move anyway. So it's actually amazing. These rocks are something. I tell you, these guys, they know what they're doing. They did this so quick. All this used to be a bad slope. I mean, just from this one little hole. Look at all this, guys. It's just like, of course they tore down this old stone too. But I mean, it's amazing the material, how it added up so fast. It's gonna change the landscape of this place, and really for the better. We had you can kind of see it, we had a good slope, and it was really steep coming through here actually. This was a really good climb. The camera doesn't pick up the grade, but it was just woo. Woo. You like the sound effects? So that's day 1. I'm going to try to go ahead and get this uploaded for you so that I keep it all in order and in line. Alright guys, until tomorrow.